Wouldn't it be great if you could sit down at your computer and type an email out to God? And you are asking God, God, what is my life purpose? And you click send, and poof, the email went off into the ethers. And half a second later, shoom, an email comes down into your inbox from God. And it says, oh, my darling child, you should be a botanist. Wouldn't that be fabulous? Hi, I'm Adele Wong. I help a lot of people with stress and anxiety. And this question around life purpose comes up a lot when I talk with clients. It's like this undertone of anxiety. Because when we're not in touch with our true life purpose, things can be bumpy. Nothing seems to work. And this nameless feeling that just won't go away, that I'm feeling a little lost. Well, if this is familiar to you, this clip may be useful. One thing that I've noticed in working with a lot of people on life purpose is that people often have a little bit of a distorted sense of what we're talking about. A lot of times when people say, Adele, I want to know my life purpose, what they're really asking is, I want to know what I should be doing. Should being the operative word. It's as if there is an answer that you either get right or you get wrong. And nobody wants to get it wrong. We all want to ace the exam in this thing called life. And oftentimes people are exerting a lot of energy to go out of themselves, to read the tea leaves just right. That things, maybe it'll come in if I pray hard enough or if I do enough meditations. Not that that stuff is bad, it can be very useful. And it's only part of the puzzle. From where I stand, when people are asking about life purpose, it's that life purpose is different from your career or avocation. This is more of who is this person showing up in terms of what gets you excited? What are you naturally attracted and drawn to? Things that you naturally like to do that you're good at. And this side is more, what is it called? Am I going to be an auto mechanic or a nuclear physicist? I must know. And if you're trying to go here without first doing here, it's very stressful. What I've noticed is that people who are struggling with life purpose have one thing in common, and that is they have difficulty in really feeling what they feel. The mind is so loud of what it looks like or what I should be doing. I don't want to fail this test called life. When I ask them, well, what do you like? What would you enjoy? A lot of times people don't know. They're out of touch with what they would enjoy, or there's a sense of frustration. Well, I like to draw. I like being creative. And there's a poo-pooing on that. And without being more connected to your natural life force of, I like to draw, I love being creative. You can feel the difference? There's not enough material to work with to consider, would it be this, or this in terms of career. So maybe when people are really checked out from their life purpose, I'll say, maybe your life purpose right now is to figure out what your life purpose is. What does it feel like? And it's not going to have a job description. But who is this person that's shown up on the planet? What do you feel strongly about? Where does your attention naturally go during the day? What are your daydreams about? Daydreams are really useful. And then come back when people start to say, oh, I daydreamed about this, but I know I can't do this. Or I daydreamed about that, but I know that's ridiculous. Or I'm too old. Then the question is, how serious are you in working through some of this to get somewhere? Yeah? And if there's not enough life force determination, well, you could be feeling kind of frustrated for a while. My tip is this. If you're feeling out of whack with your life purpose, try not to think about what it's called and tune into what lights you up. Where is it? Is it more connection with people? Are you happier out in nature with plants, with expression, with the written word, with acting, with music? What kinds of books do you like to read? What causes catch your attention? Those are great places of finding out more of your purpose here. Anything that lights you up, we want more of that. That is your life purpose, is to be lit up. And then we have a whole lot more material to work with to figure out, okay, would it be being a botanist or nuclear physicist or auto mechanic? Okay? So, as usual, if you've enjoyed this tip, subscribe to this channel, jump on my eZine for tips that I only share with my subscribers, and until next time, rock it out. Thanks.